Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are on Lesson 2, Operations with Integers, Independent Practice. Now, let's read the directions because it didn't work out last time because I skipped directions and I made a mistake. This time I'm going to not make mistakes. I'm always going to read the directions. Evaluate each expression using my calculator. Remember to use parentheses when necessary. So the first problem is negative 8 plus 16 plus, and there's parentheses around the negative 3. Now, they're not actually necessary, but they oftentimes will put parentheses around a negative number so that you know for a fact that's a negative number. It's sort of like typing something in bold or having someone yell it at you. And the answer is 5. Yay. Okay. The next problem, let's just move the calculator over here. 16 minus 23 minus parentheses negative 11. Now those parentheses are really necessary because without them, I wouldn't know that this is really negative 1 times negative 11. That actually changes it to positive 11. Now you could do it without the calculator, 16 minus 23, and then keep the answer and change the minus to a plus and the negative 11 to a positive 11. But it told me to use a calculator, so I'm just going to follow directions. I hate when it's like so easy. I could do it in my head and then it still have to use a calculator. So this next problem is basically negative 30 divided by negative 11. 30 divided by 11 is 3. Negative divided by negative is positive. So I know this. I don't even have to push the button. It's positive. Wait, what did I do? What? I put negative 30 divided by negative 11 instead of negative 30 divided by negative 10. Silly, silly Bono. Negative 30. See, it's a good thing I do these things in my head. Divided by negative 11. My head is usually right. And I did the same thing again. What is wrong with me today? All right, turn that off. No, keep going. Do it right. I'm not using a calculator. I'll use my brain. Positive 3. Okay, 40 times negative 3. Well, the signs are different, so I know the answer is going to be negative. 4 times 3 is 12, so 40 times 3 is 120. I'm not using calculators for easy things. All right, now, it says here, watch the YouTube video. In order to do that, all you have to do is scan the QR code and go to YouTube, and there's the video. Actually, no, that's not the video. You gotta skip the ads and then go to the video. I like math antics, but I'm not watching this whole silly thing.
Hi, welcome.
Bye, guy. You watch it. I'm just gonna go and read. So, do not use a calculator. Oh no, I have to use my brain. And show your work. I'm gonna underline that because if you don't show your work, you're not gonna get points on these problems. Order of operations, which we sometimes have been calling PEMDAS. When evaluating an expression, the following order is conventional. Evaluate within parentheses or group together, such as numerators and denominators. We'll talk more about invisible parentheses. Exponential, which is just exponents. Multiply, divide, left to right, add, subtract, left to right. And let's do this one step at a time. So this starts with the parentheses, 8 minus 6. So this is going to be negative 3, parentheses, 8 minus 6 is 2, minus 1 to the third power. So parentheses, exponents next. 1 to the third power is this. Negative 3 times 2 minus 1 to the third power is 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So multiply. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 minus 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 6 minus 1, negative 7. So negative 7 is my answer. All right. Now, this contains what I like to call invisible parentheses. That means that the top of the numerator has parentheses and the bottom, the denominator, has parentheses. Now, they're not really there, but but the top acts like a parenthesis and the bottom acts like a parenthesis. Still have to square things first though. 5 squared is 25 plus 3 over 3 squared is 9 minus 2. Now again, I'm going to use those invisible parentheses, and 25 plus 3 is 28. 9 minus 2 is 7. And fractions are just division. It's okay, low stress math. So 28 divided by 7 is 4. So my answer for that, 4. Okay. Over here, going through all this, I have plus, I have minus, I have multiplication, and I have subtraction again. So multiplication goes first. Copy everything the way you see it. 9 plus 5 minus 10 times 6 is 60 minus 8. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to change all that subtraction to add a negative because it will make it easier for me. 9 plus 5 plus negative 60 plus negative 8. Now, 9 plus 5 is 14 plus negative 60 plus negative 8 is negative 68. Okay, the signs are different, so I subtract. 60 minus 10, I'm doing the 10s first. 60 minus 10 is 50. 8 minus 4 is 4. 68 is larger than, 68 is larger than 14. 68 is negative, so my answer is negative 54. All right, there's a lot more going on in this next problem. Look at all those exponents. Well, exponents go first. So 2 to the 3rd power. That is 2 times 2 times 2 plus negative 6 times 4 times 4. All right, now I got to multiply. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8 plus negative 6. 4 times 4 is 16 times, times 16. Let's see, negative 6 times 16. The signs are different, so the answer is going to be negative. And 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 10 is 60. 36 plus 60 is 96. A little mental math for you there. Now the signs are different, so I have to subtract. 96 minus 8 is 88. 96 is larger than 8, it's negative, so negative 88. So my answer is going to be negative 88. Relax, it's low stress math. If you didn't get it right, just check your work and fix it. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.